Come on here.
Hey, y'all. Come on now, winners. This is Dr. DDB, your
What's going on?
elite
What's
MD.
happening?
Winners win, and we are winning. You already see it. You ready for it. It's Big Bang. What's up, baby?
Yeah. I don't know how I got this episode going, and I don't know how this started, man.
People are asking for him. They're like, oh, let your husband with the buttery biscuits.
You gotta watch out for that.
No, don't start now.
Yeah, watch out for that.
Listen, Pretty Smiling Dimples, you come home. Just go ahead and make the bed. Listen, y'all, we just clowning around, but the real talk of the day is these air fried crispy thighs. Okay, Big Bake got the whole secret on how to get your chicken crisping in the air fryer. It tastes absolutely great, and it's a healthy twist on it, right? So he's going to teach us exactly what he does. My nephew, y'all, eat this chicken all the time, and we'll tell you a different way that you can utilize later on in the video. But Zachariah Sadell.
Yeah.
So and he loves this, So babe, how about you start us off on how you actually started the chicken?
First, I know folks be talking at home. We wash the chicken.
Okay.
And I used to wash my chicken with I put a little vinegar in it and lemon, and I scrub my chicken with the lemon and all that to get all the toxins out of it. And of course you pat it dry, and I don't like excess fat on it, so I trim it up with the scissors or whatever, so it'll come out looking kind of like this, looking kind of clean.
That chicken look good and clean.
The vinegar and the acid off that lemon to make it real clean. So you get real clean with it.
Good job, babe.
And and these are the ingredients. You can use pretty much whatever you want to use in it. Put on your chicken, but we got some favorites, I guess.
Yeah, we're keeping it real simple today.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little extra thing to it. I got a little vodka in here, man. This vodka get rid of the chicken smell on your chicken. You know what I mean? How you get that chicken sometimes they smell real, meaty like.
I know some people they use mustard.
I'm going to put
and they base it. Yeah, go ahead. Other people, everybody got their different thing. I've heard of people using like beer, all kind of things. But because we're not battering and all that other stuff, we're gonna use the vodka.
Hey, this the key right here though. That olive oil. Put that olive oil on there. That's gonna make it real crispy, man. Real crispy. Not too much. We only got we got 4,000 here.
Yeah, that's all we got.
So we didn't put too much.
Yeah, we put a generous amount. Make sure you coat, all of the actual skin though. Don't forget that. Just make sure you coating, the actual skin, because that's the key ingredient that'll give you.
Yeah. Let y'all know my hands. I wash my hands too. Cause folk bite hard. They ain't wash their hands, whatever. But I'm using garlic powder. I got some seasoning. We got some pepper, salt. I keep it real simple. We don't use a lot of the people in our family know we don't use a lot of, seasonings. So we keep it pretty simple. That's it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some more because
you put more in there.
Because that thigh right there is missing.
Baby, I gotta rub it in.
Oh, I knew that.
So I'm just piling it on first, then I'm gonna get it in and get it all. What you call it? Integrated. I know I'm saying it wrong. I know I'm saying it wrong.
Hey, do you like cooking?
Hey man, we don't measure around here. We go by, we from the country. We go by how we feel. Just a little bit of garlic and a little bit more.
Do you like cooking? You feel like cooking? Do you enjoy cooking?
Yeah, it's peaceful sometimes. You know what I mean? Season all. I go with the color, however I see it looking. That's what we do. And my baby love this cracked pepper. What a coarse pepper at? What a regular pepper? But you ain't gotta be.
We usually have.
Now I gotta do all this.
At the farmer's market, they have these little containers, and you can fill it up, and you can be like, bam, and put it in there. But I just feel like this cracked pepper that you grind, it has a more pungent taste to me.
Definitely.
Y'all know everybody usually use a little that red and white little shaker.
What do you call that?
Corn or something.
We love pepper over here. I get that from my mama, Joanne. We love some pepper, man, so forgive me. And then put a little salt on it, man, and that'd be it. Now then y'all can put whatever you want on yours. This how we do our stuff.
I know some people are like, seasonal and salt. The reason why we use both though, like the salt actually brings all of the seasons together for some reason. So we don't use a lot, and we use the pink Himalayan. It's never usually over salty, but we don't use a lot
I
of
usually put paprika in that too. We got paprika.
We do.
Oh, ain't no thing. I don't think. Don't worry about it if you can't find it, but give me a little bit of that.
Spices.
This is the no salt lemon pepper. I'm gonna put that on there too. We get this from the farmer's market. I like putting it in. It don't have salt in it.
You want smoked paprika? That's what we have right here.
I can put a little bit of that. Just a little bit.
Y'all don't talk about the cabinet now. It's
Yeah,
going
we
to
ain't
the ground.
organized.
Don't y'all worry about that right there.
I need some. I don't want to drop too much of this in there.
Move it a little bit more.
This live right here.
This what we really be doing, y'all.
Let's put a little bit of that because
Okay.
that can overtake the chicken. The hands have been washed and you just get it moving around. Y'all know how to do chicken. Y'all from the South, most of y'all people. And tell them that we already with the air fryer. We got that Ninja air fryer back there. Trust me, you don't need grease to cook chicken, man. Get some good fried chicken. Now it'll be better if you put flour on it.
Oh yeah,
You can still put flour on it and put it in the air fryer, and then halfway through, look at it. You'll see some white spots on it. You can spray some what they call that, the little oil
the olive oil, like
on the chicken. It'll get rid of the white spots off.
Airlized. Yeah.
So if you want it real crispy, put some flour. You can do it just like you're doing regular chicken. Put it in the air fryer.
Get you some organic, unbleached flour when you're in the mood every now and again. But I like this way because it's actually not adding too many more calories to your chicken and all this other stuff too.
Right. So it's pretty much that's it. You season it up. You want to show them how it look. My hands are dirty.
Absolutely, y'all.
That's what it look like. Y'all know how chicken look. Regular stuff.
Good and seasoned, y'all.
Try not to do cross contamination.
So, okay, now y'all know I air fried the biscuits, so y'all can tell that we don't move this little level to anything else because we live on air fry. But just in case you have a different air fryer,
in restaurants,
you put it on the highest temp and you make sure that it's on your air fry setting. And I promise you, we're gonna place this inside of it and forget it.
Yeah, I do it for about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes
total. Then you look at it. And if you want it a little more crispy or more however you like it.
Then you can add some time.
Chicken gotta be well done.
Yes.
But if you want it a little more crispier, leave it in about 23.
All right, y'all, we're gonna put it in.
Great.
All right, y'all, the chicken is being air fried as you speak. Y'all probably hear it in the background. So we got a question on YouTube, and we thought maybe we'll take some time to kind of answer one of the questions.
She got a question on YouTube.
I just felt like it'll be nice, to kind of answer somebody's questions or answer some questions, as we go through. So the question was, how did we get over the trauma of our previous marriages and we made ourselves vulnerable again for marriage? How do we get over maybe our past things and not bring it into our relationship so that we can have a successful marriage? So basically, how do we get over our past stuff so that we can have good stuff?
I don't know, man. You just got to go with faith, I guess.
Yeah.
Because when you first go through that, you was like, I ain't doing this again. This ain't never happening again. You know what I mean? So you just gotta trust that there is somebody out there for you. You just gotta be patient, really. A lot of people go out looking. I wasn't looking for Deidre when I found her, so it just happened. God always got a plan for you. You never know what it is. Divorce is terrible, but
with a capital T.
It's terrible with it. You ain't able to. If you got kids, you can't be around your kids or whatever. But for the man anyway, we ain't gonna get into that. But most of all, you just gotta, for the most part, you just gotta push through, man. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving, man, and don't go out being thirsty. You know what I mean? Don't go out being thirsty. Just go out and do your thing, man. You know, and it'll happen if it's meant for you. You know.
I think I had different experience than Bake, because Bake was in marriage. He was in the military or whatever for
that was a problem.
Long, yeah, but it was a long time.
Yeah.
How long were you married, babe?
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Yeah,
so that's a significant amount of time, right? Your girl over here. My first marriage was in 2002. That bad boy in physicality, because merchant marine, moving around and stuff, and I was stationary as a mail lady or what have you. I'm gonna say, if you can count, it was 6 months, but actually being physically, like, it was 2 weeks, then it was 4 weeks, then it was 2 weeks, and then you know, he was like,
he dumped you.
Yeah, deuces. I said all that to say it was about 8 months, and then it took me a long time to get the actual paperwork like together, but like a couple of years. But other than that, you know, it was.
How did you get through it?
No. I know, but that's what I'm trying to say too. Though, is like yours lasted a little bit longer.
Right.
Then you only had one. I still got a second one, so my story gonna be a little bit longer. So my second marriage, don't judge me. My second marriage was 6 weeks. And that was just
playing.
No, what had happened was
just playing.
I dated both of them, to be real talk, 2 years, a year and a half before I got married. However, it just wasn't the best decisions for me because I wasn't right. So with me not being together and, you know, loving my dad the way I did and looking for those qualities, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they was bad or good, but I didn't know because it's my daddy. So, you know, that's your representation of a man, but it probably wasn't what I wanted to deal with. And that's why I was just like, if it ain't working out, it's not working out. Okay. How did that traumatize me? First of all, I felt like a failure, especially with that second divorce. Like, kids was involved in everything in the first, and the second one wasn't. So for me to actually get a divorce again, I was like, no man is going to want a 2-time divorced woman. So that whole feeling of just being out there again to think about marriage was kind of difficult for me. So you have to kind of sit with yourself. I did a lot of journaling. I did a lot of reading books. I cried and wept before God. I thought I had bad decision-making skills. You know, but
you did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
But those are some things that I did. But also I would take time to fast and pray and kind of sit by myself in the beginning of the year. I had dreams, you know, this dream right here, the MD was still brewing. I was a nurse, all these things, my family away from her. It was a lot of things to kind of pull together and start your healing process. Mm-hmm. So that's how I got over, to be honest with you, is I did the work on myself, and it was some really detailed work. And I think that's what helped me get over the fact that it's not your fault. You may make the decision again, and it might be terrible, but I didn't want to give up on love because I knew I wanted to be married. So I had to stay, like you said, optimistic, keep moving, keep thinking that your perfect person was out there.
And try not to let it carry over to the current relationship that you're in, man, because that's a lot, man. It's a lot of baggage.
Yeah. And I think we still had residue.
Yeah.
But I think if you're willing to hold the hand of the person that you love and walk through certain these situations and communicate, I think that's one of our biggest things is communicate. Yeah. They told one of his boys the other day, D gonna tell me. Huh? You was telling somebody the other day, like, D gonna tell me, what she need.
Oh yeah. I don't have to worry about what Deidre wants in a relationship. Trust me. Some men gotta wonder what their wife wants, like I didn't know. Oh, I know what she wants. She tell you what she wants. So if I mess that up, it's because of me, because she telling me every day what she wants. So
communication
and I gotta do
key.
it.
So
Yeah.
that's how we got over our stuff. But one thing I wanna let you remember, one nugget that I particularly remember before me and Bake got together, and it was a couple of weeks before we had met each other. You remember you were saying like on your sofa or somewhere you had asked God, like you wanted somebody to at your side or you wanted to be in a relationship. It was like 2 weeks before you actually met me.
No, I just couldn't find myself, man. I'm out here doing other things, and it wasn't feeling right. You know what I mean? So I
You
had
just
to,
started clearing off your plate.
yeah, I tried to clear it out a little bit, man. And then as I was clearing it out, I met you.
I thought for sure you
I
told me
mean,
this story that you was quiet one day and you was like on your
oh
sofa or
yeah,
something like
I
that.
had
And
a
you was
lot of
talking
those
to God.
moments. I
Yeah.
had a lot of those moments.
Yeah.
You
Where
know,
you talking to God and
more
kind
than
of letting
once.
him know what you really wanted in life.
Yeah.
Now, me myself, at the same time that he was having this experience, I was blessed to be living somewhere, and it was real quiet. It was a lot of rooms in that house, and it was real quiet. And all I said, simply, I still remember this, was, I would love to hear some footsteps. Like
Yeah.
I said, I would love to hear some footsteps, and I think I was talking about companionship, not necessarily a husband or anything, but
Yeah.
just some footsteps or something like that. And maybe I don't know what I specifically I was talking about. I just remember that question, and then lo and behold, a few days later we met, and I
Yeah.
think we've learned how to juggle this thing. So I will also say too is talk to people who are married, man. They got some great insight.
Yeah. Talk to some married people,
Yeah,
not single folk out there telling married people what to do.
yeah,
They don't know.
yeah,
Some of them know a little something, but until you in it, you really don't know.
yeah. Some people that you want to mimic your marriage, or you like what they're doing, because everything is not always revealing itself. But just go ahead and chat with. Remember that guy we met at the mall? We went to go look for some jackets. So remember you bought that jacket from him?
Yeah, the Cumberland.
And he was like a minister or whatever, but he had his own suit
Yeah,
shop.
I forget his name, man.
It started with an E or whatever. But he was
Yeah.
fantastic. He met us and he just started speaking into our life.
He was like a prophet or something.
Yeah. He really started speaking into our life and told us what our purpose in our marriage was, Corey's and mine's and things like that.
Yeah.
And it really helped like settle our feet in a little bit. We had been married for a couple of years by then, but it was just great for a person filled with wisdom to kind of speak to us individually,
Mhm.
and then how we should be moving together. He was just very intrigued with our relationship and wanted to help us out just by giving us some confidence, but also some great advice. So
Yeah,
that's our answer to that question.
that's
You got
it.
anything else?
That's my first time hearing that question, so
I know, y'all. So we just
Deidre was prepping for it. I ain't even know.
I did not
But
prep. I got the question like a week or two ago, and I thought it'd be a great way to engage with,
yeah,
people that's leaving the comments. We can answer some questions for you guys for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
So keep it moving.
Okay, y'all, keep
That's
it moving.
it.
We're coming back
Keep it moving.
with these crispy thighs air fried. All right, y'all, we back with these air fried crispy thighs. Vic, how you feeling?
They did pretty good.
They do. They look yummy.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Healthier option, man. I know everybody like dropping them in that deep grease. That grease, man, just ain't good for you, man. Not all the time. You know what I mean?
It's
You
like
eat your fried chickens how you want sometimes, but every now and then throw it in the air fryer, man, and
gasoline.
live a little bit healthier than
food and
what you've been doing.
But anyway, I know these are gonna taste terrific, y'all. I'm not gonna partake. But babe, I want you to take that one right there so the people could actually hear the crisp. I know you could see that it's probably crispy.
It's hot now. I'm gonna try to
It
bite
just
into
came
this
out.
thing.
You don't have to bite into it, but at least take the skin up and just let them know it's crispy.
They hear the little crisp. They hear the popping going on right there.
Y'all see that?
Did I
Cool.
break it right?
Yeah, that's good. You see what I'm saying? Crispy. No, because I want you to say,
Tastes good too, though.
yeah, I want you to say like, I want some crispy fried chicken. You can get it with your air fryer and some little ingredients that you probably already have in your cabinet. Y'all already seen we just went right in our cabinet and grabbed some stuff, and you can have your chicken crispy within a matter of 20 minutes.
It's just the olive oil. Put the olive oil on it. And the vodka helps too.
I found that when your chicken is real cold and you put the olive oil on it and then you hurry up and put it in the heat too, that joke could be crispy up. That's how it was when we was doing the chicken wings too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all for joining us yet again, man. Bake hanging out with me. He hanging strong for y'all, man.
Man, they know. Hey man, did you put me up to all of this?
But we love it. We allowing you guys inside of our love, and we appreciate you. Listen, like, subscribe, but most of all, if you want to hear us talk about some of the things that we've overcome with our marriage, we're happy to answer some more questions. All right.
I'm almost done now. We done told them everything now. No, I'm messing with you.
And our
I'm
marriage,
messing with you.
you know, you got some
Told them
more in you
everything. I
to
ain't
help
saying
people
too
out.
much now.
You gonna help people out.
Mm.
You ain't gonna
Yeah, I
them
help
out?
people out.
Yeah, I know you
I
would.
ain't gonna go into details too much about it.
No, not details, y'all. Y'all just send us the questions. We'll figure out the rest, okay? All right, y'all. This is Dr. DDB, the Elite MD. Winners win, and
We are winning.
that's right, y'all. Y'all go ahead and go win, y'all. Enjoy some chicken.
Tell you, but I asked too many crazy questions.
That wasn't a crazy question.